Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Card of Destiny channel. I'm Pandora, your intuitive guide through angel numbers, soul symbols, and spiritual awakenings. Today, we're diving into a number that doesn't show up in loud chaos, but in quiet transformation. That number is 717. If this number has been following you, on license plates, phone numbers, receipts, clocks, or even in dreams, know this. You're being asked to look within, to trust the path, and to remember who you truly are. Angel number 717 is the frequency of inner alignment and soul remembering, self-healing, and spiritual initiations that often begin alone. This number is not here to entertain, it's here to elevate. So if you're ready to go deep, to see the mirrors, feel the shifts, and walk your path with sacred awareness, this message is for you. Let's begin your full soul decoding of angel number 717. The numerology of 717, a sacred mirror sequence. Let's start at the root numerology. Angel number 717 is a symmetrical sequence made up of the numbers 7 and 1, where the number 7 mirrors itself around the central one. Let's break this down. The meaning of 7, the mystic. The number 7 in numerology is all about inner wisdom, when spiritual awakening, when shadow work, and solitude and introspection, and divine truth and intuition, in Anshu and the sacred seeker. 7 isn't loud, it's quiet. It doesn't seek attention, it seeks depth. It's the number of the hermit, the intuitive, the seer. The meaning of 1, the self. Number 1 represents new beginnings, leadership, conscious creation, identity and individuality, clarity of thought. In the center of 717, the 1 symbolizes the self, sandwiched between the deep introspection of 2 7s. This suggests you, the person you're becoming, are being shaped by your inner journey, not outer validation, symbolically. You are the bridge between awakening, when you, 7 soul mirroring. So 717 says, you are the bridge between your past and your future. Who you are becoming depends on how you integrate what you've learned, what it means when you keep seeing 717. If you're seeing 717 everywhere, the universe is inviting you into a spiritual recalibration. This number may appear when you're between chapters, you're in deep reflection. You've experienced something that cracked you open. You're ready to remember who you really are. It doesn't come with fireworks. It comes with truth. Your angels may be saying, pause, reflect, the answers are within. Let go of who you thought you had to be. You're healing and evolving at a soul level. What you seek is not out there. It's already within you. 717 as a mirror. This number is often called a mirror code because when it reflects your energy back to you, it reveals unconscious patterns. It awakens self-recognition. It's a reminder that how you treat yourself echoes into everything you create. You may even begin seeing real-life mirrors, reflections, or symmetrical imagery everywhere. These are signs that your soul is realigning. 717 and love, self-healing, twin flames, and sacred reflections. When you see 717 in the context of love, it's rarely just about romance. It's about recognition, growth, and awakening, and that begins with you. 717 teaches that the deepest soul connections start from the inner union of your masculine and feminine energies. This is not the number of surface-level dating. This is the number of soul contracts, mirror reflections, and intimate transformations. If you're single, seeing 717 during a single phase means your angels are reconnecting you to your core self, when helping you reclaim lost parts of your identity from past relationships, when guiding you toward a deeper readiness for true conscious connection, preparing your energetic field to attract love that reflects your healed heart. They're saying, you are not meant to settle, but you are meant to soften. This number invites you to 1. Do inner child healing and clear past karmic imprints. 1. Forgive old partners and self-betrayals. Embrace your own company as sacred. In relationships, seeing 717 while you're in a relationship can mean, and spiritual awakening is unfolding within the dynamic, when one or both partners are evolving in different directions. One truth is rising that must be acknowledged. 717 may signal, and break up or pause that leads to clarity, a mirroring process where your wounds are showing up through the other, a call to shift the relationship dynamic into higher alignment. This number is about truth over comfort. Not all partnerships survive 717, but the ones that do, deepen in soul connection. 717 and twin flames. This number is closely linked to twin flame journeys, especially during separation, inner union work, awakening to the mirrored self, stage shifts, runner to chaser, chaser to surrender. If you're seeing 717 and feel deeply connected to someone, even in silence, it may mean you are currently healing in parallel timelines. The connection is activating major internal shifts, and a reunion may occur, but only after spiritual maturity is achieved on both sides. 717 teaches, this is not about union with them, this is about union with yourself, healing solitude. When 717 calls you inward, unlike numbers that bring outer action, like 111 or 555, 717 often comes during periods of quiet isolation. You may feel like you're pulling back from people, and spiritually disconnected or raw, lost but in a deeply introspective way. Like something big is happening, but you don't know what yet. This is not regression, it's sacred solitude. Signs you're in a 717 healing phase. You crave nature, silence, or journaling. You're releasing judgment over your past. You're unlearning everything you thought you had to be. You feel less social but more whole. You're grieving old versions of yourself. You're drawn to mirrors, poetry, or past memories. You're asking deeper questions like, what does alignment really feel like? This number asks you to honor liminal space, the in-between. It's the soul's cocoon. The message? Stop reaching, start receiving. The version of you that you've been seeking is being born through the space. Don't rush to be visible. Heal to be whole. 717 wants you to remember. You do not have to perform in order to be loved. 717 and life path realignment. Your soul's course correction. Angel number 717 often appears during phases where life feels confusing. Not because you're failing, but because your soul is shifting. You might feel undisconnected from your old passions, and disillusioned by your job, your location, or your lifestyle, and pulled toward a new direction but unsure where it leads, and even like you're being called to something, but can't name it yet. That's 717 working its magic, what your angels are saying through 717. And you've learned what you needed to learn. Now pivot. A past version of you chose this path. The real you is ready to evolve. Trust the subtle redirections. Your spirit is being moved. You are being called into deeper alignment. This number brings clarity, but only after the ego loosens its grip. Signs you're in a 717 purpose shift. You feel restless in your current role or path. You suddenly lose interest in things that used to excite you. You're drawn to spiritual, creative, or healing work. People say you've changed, but you feel like you're finally being honest. Synchronicities and intuitive nudges become more common. You start shedding roles and labels you used to wear proudly. 717 says, you're not lost. You're returning to your soul's original frequency. Past lives, soul contracts, and 717. One of the deeper meanings behind 717 is its link to past life memory and soul contract completion. You may feel an unexplainable sense of déjà vu, and drawn to specific people, cultures, or eras. Tired, but not just physically, soul tired, as though you've been here before in a karmic loop. Seeing 717 may mean, and you're closing out a past life pattern. On a contract with a person, place, or path has completed. You are preparing to meet or re-encounter a soul from another lifetime. When your intuition is surfacing wisdom you've carried across incarnations. This number often shows up before, in relocations, and spiritual downloads, and in sudden energetic shifts. Life-changing decisions you can't logically explain. Because it's not just your mind making choices, it's your soul remembering its next step. Intuition, downloads, and the soul mirror awakening. After a wave of 717 sightings, your intuition may open rapidly. You might experience claircognizance, sudden knowing, increased synchronicities, and dreams with codes, symbols, or conversations, and sensitivity to energy, light, or people's emotions. A desire to journal or speak to your guides. Your angels are saying, we are sending signs. We are guiding you inward. Trust the quiet voice. 717 doesn't scream. It whispers, but those whispers shift timelines. Integration questions for 717. And what am I no longer willing to tolerate in silence? And who am I without the performance? What truth have I known all along, but been afraid to admit? If I lived from my soul's mirror instead of my fear, what would change? Let yourself feel these answers, then let them guide you forward. Rituals, practices, and sacred embodiment of angel number 717. Seeing 717 is a soul invitation, but it's also a call to embody. This is a number that wants to be lived, not just observed. So how do we do that? Here are 7 plus 1 plus 7 equal to 15 practices for living in the frequency of 717. 1. Mirror meditation. Sit in front of a mirror. Gaze gently at your own eyes. Speak aloud. I see you. I remember you. I forgive you. I trust you. This is a direct activation of 17 Feet's message. You are the one you've been waiting for. 2. 717 portal visualization. At 7:17 a.m. or p.m., light a candle and sit in stillness. Ask, what does my soul want me to remember right now? Then listen. This simple daily ritual anchors you in divine alignment. 3. Journaling prompts. Write freely with these questions. Where have I been out of alignment with my truth? Who or what am I still giving my power away to? What part of me is awakening right now? How am I different from who I was 1 year ago? 717 is about pattern shifts. Journaling helps track those shifts. 4. Shadow integration ceremony. Write down your most persistent fear or old belief. Burn it safely, then write a new affirmation in its place. Affirm, even in my shadows I am sacred, my past is not my prison, it's my portal. 5. Connect with the moon. 717 is an inward frequency, much like the moon. Use new moons for setting intentions of inner alignment. Full moons for releasing masks and revealing truth. Stand under the moonlight and say, I align with the rhythms of my soul. 6. Nature as mirror. Go for a walk and notice what reflects you in the environment. A still lake, a crooked tree, a flower that bloomed late. Everything is a mirror in 717's world. 7. Grounded solitude. Turn off your phone for 1 to 2 hours. No music, no distractions, just you. Ask, what have I been avoiding that my soul wants me to face? 717 thrives in this sacred pause. 8. Mirror affirmations. Say these out loud while looking in the mirror, and allowed to change. I choose truth over comfort. I am not who I was. I am who I am becoming. I reclaim my energy from all timelines, all versions of me. I trust what I feel, even if no one else understands it. Dreamwork and 717 Feet's messages through sleep. 717 often activates dream downloads, especially during transition periods. Keep a dream journal nearby and track. Recurring people. Locations that feel familiar but unknown. And mirrors or doppelgangers. And doors, tunnels, or travel imagery. And numbers, especially sequences like 7117 or 171. In dream language, and mirrors equal to self-realization. Airplanes, trains equal to spiritual acceleration. Empty rooms equal to potential waiting to be claimed. Dollars equal to soul contracts clearing. Before sleep, speak. May I receive what I need to remember in the dream realm. May I be guided by clarity, not fear. Let 717 continue its work in the astral. So what's the ultimate soul message of 717? You are the mirror, the bridge, and the becoming. This number appears when your soul is initiating you. Our past and future selves are merging. And your truth is rising to the surface. A next path is unlocking, quietly, inwardly, and beautifully. You're not being asked to rush. You're being asked to return. 717 reminds us, the healing is not in performance, it's in presence. Thank you, my beautiful souls, for sharing this sacred space with me as we explored the powerful frequency of angel number 717. This number is so much more than a sign. It's a mirror that reflects your growth, your truth, and the beautiful mess of your transformation. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like the video, comment below and share how 717 has shown up in your life, and subscribe to the Card of Destiny channel for more soul-deep angel number messages, numerology wisdom, and spiritual guidance. Remember, you are not lost, you are not broken, you are in the sacred in-between, and your angels are with you, always. I'm Pandora, and I'll see you again very soon. Until then, trust the mirror. Trust the message. Trust yourself.